Far away, in a quiet village surrounded by fertile fields, there lived two brothers. One was married, with a family to care for. The other, younger, remained single, his life simple and his needs few. Together, they tilled the land, sowed the seeds, and harvested the fruits of their labor. Their bond was strong, not just of blood, but of trust, of love, and of shared effort. This, dear listener, is their story, a story of sacrifice, kindness, and the unspoken language of the heart. The days were long, the work was hard, but neither brother complained. They worked side by side, shoulder to shoulder, in harmony. Every sack of grain filled was a shared victory. Every meal they ate was flavored with gratitude. In the golden fields, under the watch of the rising and setting sun, their bond only grew deeper. One evening, after a long day of work, the elder brother turned to the younger and said, "I must return to the village. The family awaits me, but I leave the field in your care tonight." With trust shining in his eyes, he walked home, confident that his younger brother would guard their hard-earned harvest. As the night deepened, the younger brother stood in the quiet field, looking at the piles of grain. He thought to himself, "My brother has a wife and children. His needs are greater than mine. I live alone, with no mouths to feed but my own. Let me give him what he may need, though he may never know it." And so, with quiet strength, he lifted 10 heavy sacks from his share and placed them among his elder brothers. His heart was light, though his body was tired, for in his giving he felt joy. Not long after, the elder brother returned. His mind had been restless. He thought of his younger sibling, alone, with no one to lean on, with no family to share his burdens. "He must need more than I do," he whispered to himself. And so, with the same quiet love, he carried 10 sacks from his own pile and placed them with his younger brothers. Neither knew of the other's gift. Neither sought recognition. Only love guided their hands. When the morning came, both brothers returned to the field. Each expected to see his own pile smaller and the other's larger. Yet, to their surprise, nothing had changed. Their shares remained equal. Their hearts puzzled, yet strangely warmed. It was as if the grain itself had chosen to keep their secret, guarding the love behind their actions. And then, with sudden clarity, the truth dawned. They understood what had happened. Each had thought not of himself, but of the other. Each had given, believing the other needed more. In that moment, their love was revealed, pure and unselfish. With tears in their eyes, they embraced. For no treasure, no harvest, no riches, could ever equal the wealth of love they shared. This story, dear listener, is more than a tale of two brothers. It is a mirror for all of us. It reminds us that love grows when we put others before ourselves. It teaches that true wealth is not in grain, or gold, or possessions, but in kindness, in sacrifice, in the bonds we nurture with those we cherish. The brothers' harvest was not measured in sacks, but in love. And that harvest will never end. As you drift now toward rest, let this story be a gentle reminder that kindness, when given freely, always returns. That love, when shared, multiplies without measure. And that even in the smallest of villages, or the simplest of lives, the greatest treasures are found in the heart. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the quiet wisdom of the brothers' harvest guide you into dreams of peace and love.